My top 5 monster fish. Humongous, my humongous. Look at these two beautiful monster fish tanks. They get to be monster fish. Check this little monster out.
Hana Hui A Maui. Aloha,
my ohana. It is your boy back with another aquatic adventure. Now, if you're new to the channel, we talk about everything in the aquarium hobby. We are in Citrus Heights, California at one of my favorite local fish stores, Aquarium and Reptile Depot. Now, before we jump into this video, I gotta give a huge birthday shout out. Happy birthday to my boy Dennis. If you guys have no idea who Dennis is, he's a good friend of mine who's actually helping me with Tiki Lounge, the fish room, and of course everyone's favorite video, Tiki Falls 4.0, my humongous Japanese koi pond that we are building in my backyard. Anyways, I gotta give him a huge birthday shout out. And Ohana, do me a favor, down in the comments, wish him a happy birthday. Dennis will definitely appreciate it. It's a little treat for him. Anyways, Dennis, I love you, buddy. Okay, so speaking of my boy Dennis, I was talking to him yesterday. We're working on Tiki Falls 4.0. I will give you guys another update on that, by the way. And anyways, after talking with him, we have a huge announcement to make. I'm not going to do it in this video, but it has something to do with Tiki Lounge, the fish room. And it kind of inspired me to do this video on, this may be a hint, my top 5 monster fish here at Aquarium and Reptile Depot. We are going to go to the freshwater department and we are going to check out their monster fish. Now, they're not monster fish right now per se, but they are going to grow up to be monsters. So I want to give you guys my top 5 picks. Before we talk about anything monster fish, I have to show off this P500 Red Sea. This thing just keeps getting better and better every time I come here. Look at these two beautiful discus. What a great pick for a centerpiece of a fish. Now let me scan out here and you guys get to see the full beauty and the scale of this aquarium. Look how beautiful this thing is scaped. Look how pristine the water is. Oh my gosh, look at, just completely thriving. I thought I saw a ram in here too as well. Some are over here. Oh, there's some pleco. Is that a super red or is that an albino bristlenose? Whatever the case may be, this aquarium is absolutely gorgeous. A showstopper, and it definitely stopped me in my tracks. I had to show it off to you guys. Now, I think it's only right that we talk about this 400-gallon monster fish tank behind me before I even give you guys my top 5 monster fish. Let me flip this camera around and go over a little bit of the monster fish that they have stocked in this bad boy. All right, let's go over some of the monsters that are in this 400-gallon monster tank. We have a beautiful giant gourami. Look at that thing. It's a beautiful white giant gourami. Down in the background over here, we got this humongous Giardini arowana. And then this super aggressive vulture catfish. Those 3 are definitely considered monster fish. I wouldn't consider Oscars a monster fish. They do get big, but personally I wouldn't consider them a monster fish. And then another fish is down here under the log. Let me show them to you. And they have this beautiful red tail catfish. This thing is a beast. It's probably about 18, 19 inches. It is a complete monster. Definitely a monster fish. Let me show you a picture on how big these bad boys get. You see? That's why I classify this as a monster. The same thing as the giant gourami and the same thing as this vulture catfish. I would say in this aquarium here, 4 legit monster fish. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, guys, you ready for my top 5 monster fish picks in this video? Let's exit stage left. Here is the first monster fish that we're going to talk about, the beautiful silver arowana. These bad boys are from the Amazon, South American fish. They're better known as the dragonfish or the monkey fish because they're known to leap out of the water and attack monkeys on trees, squirrels, you name it. These bad boys, look at that mouth. You see that mouth? It's almost like a trap jaw. They have a trapdoor mouth. These guys here are maybe about 5-6 inches. They do grow up to be almost 4 feet long. So make sure if you do get a silver arowana that you have the right size tank, that's for sure. Let me show you a picture of one as an adult. you can see how big these bad boys get. Yeah, these are a true monster fish. They are a top feeder, and you can see those little like antennae that are connected to its mouth. Those are little sensors. Anything that hits the surface of that water, this fish will attack. But not only that though, they have great eyesight, great vision, and they will literally leap out of the water and attack prey. Let me show you some video footage of an arowana attacking its prey above the water. These things will leap. Look at that. Just insane, right? That footage there is absolutely awesome. Now make sure if you do have an arowana that you have your lid on very tight, maybe secure it with maybe some straps or some type of clip of some sort, because these guys are known to lift the lid and jump out of the aquarium. And you don't want that, especially when you have a silver. They're very strong, very powerful swimmers, and super fast, so keep that in mind, all right? Make sure that lid is very secure when you have a silver arowana. Yeah, the monkey fish, the dragonfish, the monster fish. All right, this next monster fish that I'm gonna show you guys is actually a little baby. But wait till you see how big it gets, and wait till you see what it looks like as an adult. Check this little monster out. All right, here's monster fish number 2. This is the African tigerfish, better known as the ATF. These bad boys are awesome. They're South American fish. Another fish that gets over 3 feet. Now, you can't really tell on this little bad boy here, which is about 4 inches, but they get to be ginormous. And not only that though, they have a set of teeth on them. That's why they're called the African tigerfish. Let me show you one full grown. Look how big they get. You see that? Yeah, how can you think that this little thing can grow up to be a monster? So when you guys are looking for a monster fish, keep it in mind how big they get. This is the African tigerfish, better known as the ATF. A beast. All right, here's monster fish number 3. This is the pacu. I know, don't get it confused with a piranha. They do have those piranha traits. Even this one right here looks like a red belly, right? But they're not. Super aggressive monster fish. Now, these here are probably about 3 inches. Yeah, they don't look very big, right? They look tiny. They look like a tetra. As you can see, they're fin nippers too as well. Always active. But let me show you a pacu as an adult. You'll see how big these things get. Yeah, monsters, right? Who would have thought that this little fish here in this aquarium would grow up to be that big? Yeah, these things are running wild in Florida. Yeah, you can actually go into like the streams, the freshwater streams, and land huge pacus. These things are actually a nut eater. They love nuts. And those teeth are like human-like that they have. Let me show you some pictures of a pacu's mouth. Look at the teeth. They have like bicuspis. They have bicuspis 4s. They have canines. It looks like a human mouth. It's no joke. It's pretty wild on what their mouth looks like, but yeah, these fish are absolutely cool. Another monster fish that you be aware of when you buy this fish. Make sure you have a big enough aquarium, because these things are monsters. That is the pacu, another South American fish. Here's my next monster fish. This is the Bichir. These Bichirs get humongous. They get up to 2 feet in length. They get very girthy, very thick, very prehistoric, and when their dorsal fins flare up, they look like a dinosaur, I swear. When the dorsal fins flare up on these fish, they look like, you know, Godzilla. You guys remember Godzilla? These things are awesome though. They'll sit there and just roam the bottom, but when you throw food in here, you'll see them attack like crazy. This is the Bichir fish, another monster. I would call this one a prehistoric monster. Now everybody has their own definition on what a monster fish is. Some people say over 12 inches. In this video, I'm showing you monster fish that exceed over 15 inches plus. All right, so that's the definition. We're on fish number 5, and let's go check out another monster fish. Here's the next monster fish, and I cannot forget about this fish. This is the Freshwater Moray Eel. It is in a special box to protect him and protect the others. This beast of a fish can grow over 4 feet. So make sure if you got a freshwater moray eel that you have a big enough tank for him. They do love tubes, they do love rocks and tunnels and caves to hide in, just like a normal moray eel in the saltwater world. But this here is the freshwater moray eel. It's a little bit different, and a lot of you out there probably never heard of a moray eel that's freshwater. Here is one right here. They are fairly new to the hobby too. A lot of people are starting to collect them. I have some friends that have freshwater moray eels. They're so cool though. It's so cool to watch these guys eat too as well. Look at them. Ooh, look at them. It looks like a silk ribbon. So I kind of wanted to show you guys a variety of monster fish, not just the basic ones like I showed earlier, like the giant gourami, giant red-tailed catfish. I wanted to show you guys a little bit of variety outside of the box as far as monster fish go. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Not only that though, I'm thinking about doing a non-aggressive monster fish. So let me know down in the comments if you guys want me to come back and do a friendly monster fish video, all right? I have some ideas on friendly monster fish, but once again, I want to thank the entire staff here at Aquarium and Reptile Depot, including Jason and Jeff, the owners. Like I said, their address, all of that good stuff will be down in the description below. Come on down, pick up those monster fish that I showed you, but they also have freshwater fish, nano fish, saltwater fish, and reptiles. Just come on down and check them out. It's my home away from home.
There's no place like home.
And when you come here, let Jeff know or Jason know that your boy, the Hawaiian Fish Keeper, sent you. Other than that, another big happy birthday shout out to my boy Dennis. Stay tuned for an up and coming video on SICCE Falls 4.0. We did do an update, all right? So just be patient, all right? I know it's a very demanding video that you guys are always requesting. So anyways, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take care, Ohana. We'll see you guys on the next one. Much love and aloha.
Hana Hui A Maui.